It's finally happening. Howdy Crystal Conclave, and we're finally getting a Crystal Beast structure deck, what we've been waiting for years. And man, does it feel sweet, because just about a year ago, I posted where is the Crystal Beast structure deck, and looks like they're finally getting around to that 5th option in the structure deck poll. Let's get into what the news actually is like. The latest OCG structure deck, Legend of the Crystals, goes on sale June 26, 2022. It's a deck centered around the Crystal Beast and Rainbow Dragon used by Jesse from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, including a new Ace Monsters and Spell and Trap cards. The other thing to note is the special bonus cards are token cards based on Jesse. It's getting released June 26th in the OCG, and hopefully we'll get it by September in the TCG. Hopefully it won't be another Zenith situation, am I right? Now I asked y'all on Twitter what will be in the structure deck, what your speculations/wishes are, but before we get into what your comments are, let's take a word from our sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Ridge Wallet. Man, these things are amazing. It's slim, sleek, got a fresh design, and I've been slowly getting all my friend group on Ridge Wallets, and it's easy to see why. It can hold all of your cards at once, and has a cash strap on the back to hold all of your Benjamins, you know, for being a Crystal Beast player and all. What's neat too is it has a lifetime warranty, which means you'll never need another wallet. These things are awesome, they're built to last. And what's even sweeter is you can go to ridge.com/NESHY and get yourself an even sweeter little discount. Thanks to Ridge for sponsoring. Let's get back to the video. So let's get into what you guys want to see from the Crystal Beast structure deck. Darth Nash 6 wants a DDD Gilgamesh that can place Crystal Beast scales from the deck to the spell and trap zone, or just Crystal Beasts in general. I think it would be awesome to put the scales. It would actually make them more useful because they're just searchable at any point, and I think it'd be balanced out by the fact that the scales don't gain advantage on their own, right? Archfiend guy, you're right on the money. I definitely want a new mascot to throw on that box. Now, Payne lists a few things that are all very relevant. 3 potential cards that could change the archetype forever. If just one of them comes out, then we're set, right? And one of them being my Crystal Beast Onyx Gorilla, that would be sweet. But then more realistically, a new Rainbow Dragon, a new main deck Ultimate Crystal, and a dedicated fusion spell that could fuse from deck. Obviously, cards that fuse from deck are kind of a problem, and I don't like making cards that fuse from deck, but it's Crystal Beast, man, come on, give it to me. A counter trap would be cool too, and then he just wants a card named Crystal Miracle so that we could start saying it's a real miracle. And in reality, Crystal Beast names are all like very biblical based because, you know, that's where the first instance of a rainbow is from, right? Yeah, Crystal Blessing, Crystal Beacon, Crystal Promise, a Bridge of Salvation. Crystal Miracle would be a perfect fit. Token Black wants a new field spell. I see you, Token. Man, I think the better move would be a link that searches the field spell, right? I mean, a new field spell is great and all, but we need it to be searchable. If it was named Crystal something, that would be awesome too, because then it's actually searchable off Bridge, and he doesn't have to take the bridge to the Rainbow Ruins. Token also wants my Crystal Beast Onyx Gorilla based move. Yaddle wants a common Pot of Prosperity. I'm with you right there. I think that would be an awesome move, an awesome time to reprint Pot of Prosperity finally. It just is the perfect pot card for Crystal Beast deck. This man's prediction, it will make them good. Golden Nova wants a Diamond Direwolf retrain to be in line with the Crystal Beast. Diamond Direwolf has always been like the long lost cousin along with Diamond Crab King, but you know, we don't talk about Emerald Tortoise's long-lost cousin right now. It's the Diamond Direwolf. We don't have a Diamond Crystal Beast or a Canine of any type. But we have 2 felines? Man, I don't get it. Ryuki Hari brings up an amazing point here. They're predicting 1 new extra deck boss monster, 2 new main deck boss monsters, 1 spell, and 1 trap. Because that's how structure decks usually present themselves. And I'm inclined to agree. I think 1 new extra deck boss monster, kind of like a Mirror Jade kind of thing, would be awesome. How we have Rainbow Overdragon. 2 new main deck monsters, those would be aces too. I would want it to be flopped actually. I would actually want 2 extra deck monsters. We need more extra deck monsters. And then 1 new Ultimate Crystal. 1 spell and 1 trap, that would be icing on the cake. Honestly, Crystal Beasts, we're good in the spell and trap department. I'm set. We just need better monsters. I think we can all drink to that. I think we can all agree to that. Lair of Darkness wants a Union Carrier-ish link for Crystal Beast. I'm fine with that. I want to be able to place my own counters on my crystal tree. That sounds good to me. Red Eyes Jack Holo brings up a funny point. Crystal Beast continuous spells and traps. Continuous spells and traps that are named Crystal Beast. The funny part about this is Crystal Promise doesn't specify that it's a monster. So if Crystal Promise is targeting a Crystal Beast card in your spell and trap zone, theoretically, if Crystal Tree and Crystal Conclave were named Crystal Beast Tree and Crystal Beast Conclave, we could technically summon them from the spell and trap zone off of Crystal Promise, which is hilarious. No, we're not getting Melfi's in a Crystal Beast structure deck. I like Nexus's idea here. Retrains of Crystal Beast, which won't happen, so that you can have one card count for 2 or 3 Crystal Beast names at the same time. Maybe they're like fusions that count as multiple names. Maybe like Ruby Sapphire Dragon is a fusion of Ruby and Sapphire, but then it counts as both of those names in the graveyard, and like maybe you don't need those names. Maybe there's like a rainbow card that can count as any of the names, kind of like how Zenith banishes itself to act as one of the names. I think that would be a sweet idea. A few of you guys wanted Crystal Beast retrains as pendulums, and I love that idea of Crystal Beast being pendulums and having effects in the back row, but I do see a fundamental problem with that, and that's just, it's confusing. How do you know if it's in the pendulum zone or if it's a continuous spell? Lots and lots of people, including myself, have been wanting Crystal Beast retrains, but like the article says, I don't think we're going to be getting Crystal Beast retrains. It's just ace monsters and new spells and trap cards. While it would be ideal, I do get the idea of just keeping the original 7. You know, as long as we don't have to play all 7, I could see it being playable. As long as the new support, the new Rainbow Dragons, don't make us play all 7, you know, like, you don't play any of the bad Altergeist in an Altergeist deck. You don't have to play Mech Knight Orange in a Mech Knight deck, you know. It's stuff like that where it's like, I want to be able to play whatever Crystal Beast I want to play, and I don't feel forced to play all 7. I don't think retraining them to the Advanced Crystal Beast is the move. I think Advanced Dark is their way of saying we're not releasing the Advanced Crystal Beast, but you know what? That's fine. And the winner of this tweet's comment section is Stay Woke with monkey, 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 monkey. Reject meta. Return to Crystal Beast. Now, do you guys want to hear what I'd like to see from the structure deck? Well, the first thing is monkey, 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 monkey. If you want to check out that video, go check it out. The next is a fusion spell. I already talked about that, so let's move on to the very last thing, which is if I were to get one thing, one good card from this Crystal Beast structure deck, it would be a new main deck Ultimate Crystal. That would just change everything for the deck because it solves one of Zenith's biggest problems, which is adding a Garnet from your deck to your hand. It's not an optional search to search Rainbow Dragon. It's currently mandatory, and Rainbow Dragon isn't good in a chopped off Crystal Beast deck. How do you want to call it? Not a real Crystal Beast deck. But adding something like a Garnet is way different than adding something like an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno in Rainbow Dragon. How cool would that be if Rainbow Dragon was just a threat everyone had to be scared of? Transcendent Rainbow Dragon, the legend of the Ultimate Crystal, something like that. Legends of the Crystals, very cool name for a structure deck. We'll have to see what the TCG name is. But that's going to do it for me. Make sure to join the Crystal Beast Discord so you can join in on the tinfoil hat discussion yourself. Check out my links in the description, and I'll catch you guys in June. Or the next video, whichever comes first. Peace.